Hi, and welcome to the Many Modes of Meditation webinar. I'm Nancy Picard, and I'm a Master Integrative Life Coach. And I'm so happy you decided to join me here today, and I'm honored to act as your guide to what meditation is and how it can help improve your life. So first, let's define what meditation is. It's a practice that an individual uses to focus their mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mentally clear and emotionally calm state. The brain and how we're able to mold it is nothing short of amazing. In our brain, meditation affects the lateral prefrontal cortex, and this is responsible for emotional responses, habits, and logic. And then the medial prefrontal cortex processes information related to you, like your future, your perspective, and feelings of empathy you have for others, often referred to as the me center. And then the insula, which monitors bodily sensations and involved the gut feelings we are experiencing. And then the amygdala, the fear center that affects fight or flight responses. The more you meditate, the more your anxiety decreases because the neural pathways that link those upsetting sensations to the me center are declining. So in other words, you're more able to ignore intense feelings of fear, anger, and anxiety in general. And the difference between meditation and mindfulness have been long debated because they're really very similar. The main difference between the two, meditation is a term that encompasses the practice of acknowledging thoughts in order to self-regulate it. And to achieve purposeful meditation, one must practice many techniques and tactics, one of which is mindfulness. So mindfulness, in a nutshell, is the act of focusing on being in the present and being aware of your surroundings in a grateful manner as often as possible. And mindfulness creates space to let new information in and to allow us to see how it relates to what we already know. It's a way to let go of all judgments and just exist. And here are a few ways to incorporate mindfulness into your day. Create new patterns. Try saying, well, if this, then that, messages for yourself. So for instance, if you see the office door, then take a big breath before you start your workday. Or if the phone rings, sit up straight and take a breath. So each intentional action will strengthen your brain and create healthy habits. Wake up with a purpose. As soon as you wake up, before you touch your phone, take 3 long, nourishing breaths through your nose and out through your mouth. And then ask yourself, what is your intention for the day based on what you need to accomplish? And is there any way that you can fit in some self-care to support those goals? And if you don't love it, don't eat it. Take your first 3 bites mindfully, experiencing the taste and the texture and the flavor and even the aftertaste. Are you feeling true enjoyment from this food? And if not, try something that brings you joy and savor it slowly. Simple words and phrases have the power to interrupt negativity and invite change into your life. From song lyrics to quotes we connect with, mantras can play a significant role in how we live our lives. Mantras work because the messages they convey sear into our mind and actually begin to influence the way we live if we let them. Mantras have been around for over 3,000 years, and many are practiced in Sanskrit, considered by some to be the perfect language as it connects pronunciation and is believed to invoke a vibration into the universe that helps place the motion, whatever you're trying to manifest, through your mantra. They can be short and simple or a little longer and more detailed, and they can also be changed as needed. Here are a few examples. I am grateful for all that is unfolding in my life and all that is yet to come. I am enough. I deserve to be loved. I am attracting all the love I dream of and deserve. Just keep moving. And vision boards are a tool that can help narrow down desires through the power of choice by helping you invest the time and energy to visualize exactly what you want from your future. This is an example of one of the many vision boards I've made throughout the last few years. And when you continue to give your attention to things that you want, you'll attract those things into your life. Energy goes where attention flows. What's one thing that you would put on your vision board? Part of being present and practicing meditation effectively means being able to let go of negative thoughts. I know that this is a task easier said than done. Here are a few options to clear out the bad to make room for the good and the positive. Write it out, and then you transfer the train of thoughts running through your mind onto the paper instead. Work it out and channel that anger or anxiety or whatever else you're feeling into some sweat-inducing movement. Dancing, yoga, running, lifting weights, whatever makes you feel good. Write out affirmations that replace your old disempowering thoughts and replace them with positive and empowering thoughts. Sitting still for long periods of time isn't for everyone, and it's important to acknowledge that. For those of you who are fidgety, shaky, or generally don't enjoy sitting, try a walk outside, but think of it as a meditation. Walking meditation involves deliberately thinking about the way you do a series of actions that you usually do without thinking. So as you walk, notice the following: the lifting of one foot, the moving of the foot forward from where you're standing, the placing of the foot on the ground, heels first, the shifting of the weight. You get the idea. Just very mindfully do a very slow walk and feel each part of the movement. Focus your attention on your speed, where your arms fall, and where your mind wanders. A body scan can take 20 to 45 minutes and can be performed while lying down, sitting, or in any other posture. It involves taking the time to notice and sense pressure, tightness on every part of your body from your toes to the crown of your head. You can picture a healing light coming in and out of each part of your body, one at a time. Picture the color that resonates with each time you scan. And be sure that you're taking deep cleansing breaths the whole time. Allow every part of your body to soften with the goal of reaching total relaxation. And if you have an illness, you can do the body scan around the illness. Picture healing waves and healing light coming in and coming out. You're cleansing your body, one body part at a time, one thought at a time, as you scan your whole body. There are a lot of tools out on the market to help you reach peak meditation, but here are a few classic pieces to consider. A mala, also known as prayer beads. These are useful in helping to count breaths. You can also be worn as a reminder to meditate. A chair or a cushion. Being comfortable as you sit is extremely important. So a hard bolster might work for some, while a soft pillow might work for others. So test different materials out to see what works for you. And meditation apps. Not sure where to start? Get an app to help guide you. There are tons of them for every budget, including many that are free. Yoga and meditation are practically one and the same in many ways. Both involve an in-depth focus on the breath, and both are rooted in the same ancient practices. And if a racing mind is keeping you awake at night, meditation could be the perfect sleep aid for you. Here are some steps to keep in mind while you wind down for the night. Dim the lights 1 hour before bed and switch from ceiling lights to lamp light after 10 p.m. Some people like a red light instead of the bright white lights. And avoid looking at any screens. The blue light tricks your mind into thinking it's daytime. They sell glasses to wear at night that block out the blue light. And don't lay in bed if you can't fall asleep. Instead, get up, do something until you feel sleepy again. Do you ever have trouble sleeping? Starting your day with something positive is the best way to start your day. There are tons of ways to create a unique morning meditation for yourself, but they all have two components: environment and practice. Setting the scene is crucial. Find a quiet place where you feel comfortable. This may be on your bed, on the ground, or in a special meditation corner you've created for yourself. Practice for as long as you can. It might be 5 minutes, it might be 2 minutes, it might be an hour. Simply sit and breathe or repeat some mantras and incentives for the day. And as we've discussed, meditation can be tailored for whatever you want it to be and for whatever works for you in your schedule. For some people, a morning meditation is best. For some, a nighttime routine can help lull them to sleep. Others find solace in meditating several times throughout the day. The most important part is making time for meditation. Set reminders on your phone and don't let yourself make excuses. Do you have 5 minutes a day for a better version of you? Of course you have that time. Breathing is something we can control and regulate, and it's imperative to life. When we take slow, deep breaths, we tell our body and brain that everything's okay. Slow and deliberate breathing means our muscles soften and tension starts to melt away. Oxygen delivery improves, blood pressure lowers, and endorphins are released. So take a moment to adjust your posture and just take a few deep breaths. Are you feeling overwhelmed, like you could scream into a pillow or start pulling out your hair? Try the 4-7-8 exercise. So first, exhale completely through your mouth, making a swoosh sound. Close your eyes, close your mouth, and inhale through your nose to a mental count of 4. And then hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then exhale completely to a count of 8. And repeat as necessary until you can feel your blood pressure lowering and your body relaxing. In fact, try it now. And how does it make you feel? With everyone going on around us, it's easy to get sucked into the negative and lose track of everything positive in our lives. And when you sense this happening, test out this 5-minute gratitude practice. Use your breath to anchor yourself to the present moment. Picture something that you're grateful for, a person, a place, a pet, whatever image comes to mind. Shift your senses to scent and smell what's around you. What can you pick up? What aroma is pleasant? Tune into sounds. What do you hear? What can you feel? The shoes on your feet, the fabric against your shoulders, the wood of the table in front of you. And lastly, be grateful for the senses that you have. How lucky are you to be here in this moment to experience the world? So thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to join me. I absolutely loved getting to share this with you, and I hope you learned something valuable. And I also want to add how proud I am of each of you for taking the steps towards manifesting a future that's going to make you happier. If you have any further questions, you can email me at nancy@nancypicardlifecoach.com. This is my contact information, and you can take a screenshot of it. So I love to end my webinars with an invitation for a free discovery session and to see if one-on-one coaching is for you. And in addition, I want to offer you 2 more sessions for the price of 1. And I hope you will take advantage of this offer, and I promise you that you will feel better about yourself. You will have more direction, And you will also have more specific tools to help you create the life you desire. I want to leave you with one last quote and also my gratitude for having been here with me today. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And the quote, the goal of meditation isn't to control your thoughts. It's to stop letting them control you. Thank you so much for sharing this with me.